Let's get it going. This is what we've been waiting for. Match one of the day. Match one of the day, baby. Wow. I just looked at the predictions. It is 34,000 channel points for 5 versus 3,000 for George. Like I said, George is the underdog, but he can prove us wrong right here. Let's see if he can get an easy, quick goal on 5. 5's going to win the break. George is going to have to get back and play some defense, or 5's just going to get an easy goal, and 5 will get an easy goal. George not able to convert to defense fast enough, and 5 will take full advantage of that. I'm actually not even sure where George went. Yeah, George was just nowhere to be seen there, and I think that cost him. I think he went a little bit too aggressive trying to get boost. Should have probably played a little bit more defense, but let's see. George trying to go with some kickoff shenanigans. This could pay out. 5 very good on defense, though. And George is going to miss the ball, and that's going to leave a wide open net. George has got to convert. George able to get back behind the ball. Can he get it past 5? He will not be able to get it past 5. We got a lot of support out there for 5 in the chat from Ricky. Cat and Oregon, though. Correction, Ricky is supporting George, and then Cat and Oregon. 34K on 5. Incredible. A lot of channel points. 5 goes up 2-0 here in game 1. Did not need a warm-up. He's already back up. But just like we saw yesterday in the losers bracket, a 2, even a 3-point lead doesn't mean shit here, especially with 4 minutes, 24 seconds remaining. And 5, that was a good kickoff shenanigan. Will he be able to put this one in? He's going to miss. That's going to help George. Misses like that could be crucial to George winning. 5 just too good on defense, though. Was able to get in front of the ball. George is not able to pop it up. George going to get the corner boost, though. 5 going to win that challenge. George missed, and he's going to try some dribbling. This could be dangerous. Could George get there? Not able to get there. 5 going to go wide anyways. Going to miss the ball in the corner. Corners are such a hard place to challenge. 5 very good in the corners, though. This is his warm-up game. Can George get a goal here to try to bring it within 1? Not going to be able to. 5's going to knock it into the corner. 5 with the wide open net. Looks like he's going to put this one up 3-0. George just not able to convert to defense fast enough. And that could be what destroys George here in game 1. I'm just not seeing a lot of defense. He's committing a lot on offense, which is good. He just can't get any points from it. He's going to probably have to play a little bit more defensively if he wants a shot at 5. First thing he's got to do, he's got to start getting some saves. And not going to get one. Oh, lucky bounce off the crossbar. That looked like it was going in. I was convinced. Sold me on it. George going offense. Can he get it around 5? He's got to get it around 5. His dribbling, not the greatest, but if he can even just sneak it past 5, he's got a shot at an open goal here. Not going to be able to. 5, very good on defense. No boost. 5 not going to challenge there. Going to let George go back on the offense. And this is where George has been struggling. If he can't get a goal here, 5 is really good at taking the ball and sending it all the way back to George's net. And George is just not going to be able to get there. Luckily, 5 whipped that one for George. Otherwise, that would have been a 4-0 game. 2:54, and it looks like it is not going to be a 4-0 game. 5 with another miss. Luckily, he didn't need that goal. He's up 3 points. He might just be trying to burn the clock here in game 1. I don't know if he's going for a lot of goals. That could be dangerous. And George gets the save. Wasn't sure if he's going to be able to get around it, but he was. He was able to get around it. Hey, what's up, Serena? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And more points are being added to 5 because the channel prediction still hasn't ended. I don't know if that's cheating, but it's up to 34, almost 35,000 here in game 1. It's a best of 5 series, though. This game 1 doesn't mean anything. We've seen 2 things. We've either seen a game 1 win, and then you choke the rest of the games in the series, or you win game 1, you win them all. Except for Silver versus Oregon, where that one went back and forth a little bit. But really, game 1 has dictated who wins the overall series so far. Almost every game. I'd say every game excluding 1. That has been the case. And George, is 5 giving him a free goal? What's going on with 5? Why isn't 5 moving? 5's moving again. George not scoring on him. I don't know if that's just good sportsmanship or... Oh, they got into Rule 1! Oh, George broke the Rule 1 for the goal! Uh-oh! Oh, no. Oh, 5 was committed. They were committed to that. George going to break the Rule 1 to get a point on the board. Uh-oh. 5 Five might not be too happy about that one. We're going to have to see how Five responds to that. Is he going to let that bother him, or how's this going to go? George with some kickoff shenanigans. Uh-oh, is Five typing? Five's still not moving. What's going on with Five? Could George get another goal? What's going on? Five moved a little bit. What's he doing? George missing an open net here. Can he get it in? He's struggling to get it in. Five going to get the clear. George, just that shots like that, he's going to have to nail those. Whether Five's AFK or if it's actually an open net, George has got to hit that. Once again, not able to get this one in the open net. I don't know what Five's doing here. Five seemingly not really caring about the game anymore. He's just kind of doing his own thing, letting George go. But I mean, so far it's working out for him. We'll have to see if George can get going again in game 2 and get an actual challenge going, because so far hasn't been that close. It's really just been a dominant game by Five. And Five just kind of messing around doing aerials. I think he's just trying to burn the clock at this point. Not really challenging George too much. Can George get this one in? Oh, that would have been a nice shot if he could have got it in. He's hitting the ball on the sides, which I don't know how I feel about. Oh, he got it past Five, though. Second goal. 3-2, 25 seconds remaining. I don't know if Five's just not trying or what's going on. We'll have to see this. George might bring it back. George might get a couple of points on the board. Might tie it up, send it into overtime. We'll have to see what Five does. The broken rule one definitely didn't bother Five at all. And George with the missed opportunity there. Yeah, George with the missed opportunity there. Five not going for the ball. Easily could have had a pinch right there. Nice bump by Five to keep it out of goal. It's going to miss, though. 10 seconds remaining. I'd be careful if I was Five. George might put this one in. And he's not. He's going to put it wide. And he's going to lose game 1 on a couple of whiffed open goals. But it's a series to Five. Five's son, the winner of game 1. Oh, Five said he handed the controller off to his sister. I don't know if he's for real or not. That is legendary. Is that allowed? Is this legal? Got a controller handoff halfway through. Substitution mid game 1 in the series. George. We'll have to see. I don't know if he's lying to us or if he actually handed the controller off, but let's see if George can take advantage of that. Ooh, that was a pretty good dribble there. Can he get it in? Five gonna challenge it. I don't know. I feel like he was trolling with us. Maybe not. Five usually doesn't miss those. Maybe he did hand the controller off. And all of a sudden, we got 34,000 channel points on the line on Five Sisters' hands, bro. Oh, Five Sister could be costing you all a lot of channel points. This could be a problem. Able to get the clear, though. Everyone's saying F. With that bump, nice bump there. George going to be able to take it on offense, though. That was a good hit by George. Good hit by George. Not able to get the follow-up hit, though. Five going back on offensive. 0-0 with 3:50 remaining here in game 2. Five looking like he wanted the goal. Not able to get it. I feel like Five's controlling again. We've seen some skill improvement. I think he was trolling us still. I don't know if his sister was the one playing or not. Five's definitely back. That's what I was saying. All of a sudden, there's a lot of aerials and a lot of good shots like that going the wrong way, but it was still a nice little ground pinch. Missed off the wall there. He might still be warming up. Who knows? George, he's going to have to get a goal here early on if he wants a shot. And he might get it if he can get behind it. Almost, man. George just not able to take advantage of those opportunities. If he took advantage of, if he could put those in, I feel like he would have a shot at defeating Five here. But so far, I mean, still 0-0, anybody's game, but so far Five has just been very dominant. And I feel like he's not actually trying yet, or he's warming up, because when Five plays, he plays, but just haven't really seen Five show up yet today. We'll have to see if he's saving it for later or what's going on. That was a beautiful shot there by Five. Now he's showing up a little bit. Five goes up 1-0. Game 2, 2:37 remaining. George going with the break. That could be deadly. 5 able to knock it away, though. 5 loves kickoff shenanigans, and he specifically loves that move. Now it's you? Okay. Maybe it actually was his sister. He's handing it off, man. Channel points on the line. Series money on the line. Money to the winner, bro. That's just nutty. Handing the controller off. That's some confidence right there in your family member. I don't know if I trust my family members with the controller in Rocket League. That is some confidence. But 5 up, 1-0. You know, to defeat 5, you're going to have to get really good at sensing kickoff shenanigans. Whether you do them as well, whether you can just counter them or expect them, you're going to have to do a lot of stuff regarding kickoff shenanigans. 5, not the greatest kickoff player, but extremely good at, you know, fakes and you know, staying back and just not going for the ball. He's really good at, like, coming up with strategies and not playing the break. It's really fun to watch. I feel like whoever plays 5 is going to have to find a way to counter that. And 5 with another open goal here. George just not able to pop it up. 5 goes up 2-0, minute 28 remaining. And game 2 is starting to look like game 1. I know good and bad news about if George loses the series. The good news is he can go to bed. It's very late for him over there in Europe, bro. Late for him. So able to go to sleep if he loses here. But unfortunately, if you lose, you're out from the running. But it is just for fun. 5 going up 3-0. Won that kickoff. He just wanted to make me eat my words. Said he's not the greatest at kickoffs. He's like, I'll show you not being great at kickoffs. Gets a kickoff goal. Minute 22 remaining. Ooh. Oh, that could be good for George. Oh, George missed it, though. That, you know what, I think when we look back at this game, I think where George lost was just right in front of the goal. Hasn't done too bad on defense. I'm going to be honest. He's gotten a lot better on defense here over the last couple of minutes. 5 going to sneak another one in. But, I mean, compared to game 1 in the first couple of minutes in game 1 to the entirety of game 2, his defense has gotten better. But the second he flips it to the offensive side and he gets right in front of 5's goal, he just can't put it in. He just struggles to get a goal, and I think that's where he's gotten in trouble. And I think that's where he really lost this game. Down by 4 points with 53 seconds remaining. It's going to be hard to come back against a player like 5. George there had another miss midfield, and 5's going to take advantage of that. 5 might just be trying to burn the clock at this point. Looks like he is. Probably just trying to get it over into a game 3. Ooh, 5 with a nice little challenge there. Able to send it over to George's goal. That's going to be right in front of goal. Can 5 get it in? Kind of struggled right there with it. George able to get behind it. Can he stop it from rolling in? It almost rolled in. Looks like 5's just messing around. George might have an open goal here, and he's going to send it to the left. Just barely to the left. Once again, just right in front of goal. Uh-oh, this could be good for him, though. 5 going to get the save. Beautiful save there by 5. Going for the bumps now. And here goes 5. Oh, is he going for an aerial before the game ends? Not able to get under it. 5 goes up 2-0 in the series. Not allowing George to score in game 2. George is going to have to hit these shots. If he can hit these shots, he has a shot at, you know, actually being competitive and possibly even sending it into an overtime and maybe even winning. But just with so many missed open nets, I don't think it's going to be him. He's going to have to completely do a 180 here. And he's going to have to get some shots on goal. 5 with the demo. Not giving him any shots, playing much more aggressive this time. I don't know if George was going for a demo there or what, but 5 going to take it up 1-0 early here in game 3. And Rocket League a little bit glitched up top. Says 5 only has 0 wins in the series, so it's kind of a glitchy feature. But we're keeping track. 5's up 2-0 in the series. It's not keeping track on my screen. Maybe it's a glitch, a visual glitch. We'll just have to see. 5 with kickoff shenanigans. That's going to be an open goal for George. Oh, but he can't get it in once again. Just barely sends it to the side. And that's absolutely destroyed him in this series. I don't think we saw him miss that much at all in week 1. Week 1 against Dan, he was putting those away. He was actually scary to watch. Something happened between day 1 and now here in day 3, because he's just not playing like he was over in day 1. I mean, given 5 is an incredible opponent, but just 5 really hasn't had to show up. George really not being able to put shots in the goal. 5 barely even having to play defense, really. There was a nice defensive shot there by 5, but nice challenge there in the corner by George. He's going to set it, but can 5 get behind it? He's not. George is going to be able to set it. Send it back over to 5 side of the field. Can George get an opening net? He can't. Trying to get it past 5 there. 5, this could be another goal. And wow, that was actually a really good save. Very lucky. I thought George was going to put it into his own net, but he was able to pop it up there. So 5 couldn't get it. 1-0, 3:30 remaining. Still could be anyone's game. If George, it's only going to take, what, 1 goal to really set this game going, get it going in George's direction. He could get an easy goal, and it could be tied up, but it's going to be hard to tie it up when 5 does stuff like that. Beautiful wall shot right there by 5. Really, nothing George could do. There's so much going wrong, I feel like. Day 1, he played so much better. He's not playing like he was in day 1, and I mean, there's just so much going wrong for him. It's hard to pick out one thing. I mean, offense right in front of the goal is probably the biggest thing. Defense hasn't been bad. I'd say when he's middle of the field, he hasn't been that aggressive in challenging the ball and getting touches and getting hits. And that's also hurt him because it allows 5 to do wall shots like that. And it allows 5 to put the ball right in front of goal like that. Like, if he would have popped out and challenged it, would have sent it back into the corner. But really just not. I'm sorry, I was incorrect there. We were spectating George. We're a little tired. We're warming up here in game 1. That was George trying to get a center on 5. 5 just sitting in goal, really not having to do a lot there. We'll get it here. We'll get it here. Missed by both players there. George, another miss. He's going to own goal. He's going to own goal if he can't get the clear. Another thing I've noticed with George, he doesn't jump up into the ball often. He doesn't flip into the ball a lot, and that's really killed him in these challenges and really killed him when it comes to the plays. Can George, he's going to get a center here. Can he pop it in before 5 does? He does. And like that, George is on the board. 2 minutes remaining. I mean, we saw 5 just kind of toying around right there. 5 not taking it too serious, but I mean, the way George has been playing, he really doesn't have to. I mean, but if he could take advantage of that goal and get something going, he's right back in this. It's only a 1-point game. 5 could have made the mistake of not blowing him out, and George is still in this game. 2 minutes remaining. George back down by 2 points, not taking 5 long at all to retaliate. George is still in it. A minute 59. He's got to take advantage of all the opportunities for goals he's gotten. Who's going to win the break here? George with the kickoff win. Going to go a little bit right. 5 just too good at defending those. 5 going to win that. Oh, got a nice set. George going to be able to get back, though. Now, if George can get another goal here, he could be cooking. He went too far underneath it. He's waiting for the ball to come to the ground. He's waiting for the ball to come to him. But against a player like 5, who's always going to go up to the ball, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to win. 5 will go up and challenge that ball before it even gets close to the ground every single time. And there's a lot of stuff we've seen him. That there's a lot of stuff that George needs to work on. And honestly, if we do another tournament, I feel like he's got a good shot. He's got a lot of the fundamentals down to the game. He's got to work on his jumping. He's got to work on getting shots on goal. But if next tournament, I feel like he's got a shot. Down by 2, 55 seconds remaining. I don't think he has a shot. He's going to have to get something going quick. He's going to need a goal really right here. And he's going to not get it. He's trying to jump there. Just a little bit more practice, and I think he's going to be ready for the next tournament. I'm going to be honest. He was able to make it into round 2, though. That's further than over 8 other players, because a lot of players weren't able to get into the tournament, and then we also had a couple of substitutions. So getting into round 2, 5 going to go up by 3. This one's pretty much in the bag for 5. But I mean, getting into round 2 is already something to be proud of. You made it into round 2. You beat DJ in round 1, and that was an amazing game, an amazing comeback. That's something to be proud of. Yeah, you're not going to the finales. You knew you had a tough game no matter what. When he found out, he was playing 5, he was like, well, fuck, because there's really not much you can do when you play a guy like 5. 5 is just incredible on defense, and we're going to see that later today when he advances on to round 3. The first game in round 2 is over. George being defeated by 5, 3-0 in the series.
Hello.
How was it, bro?
Easy.
Easy? Oh, now we got some smack talk. No, it was definitely a mismatch.
No, I'm being toxic today.
Oh, you're being toxic today?
Yeah, I woke up on the wrong side today.
He woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. He's going to be toxic. All right, you heard it here first, bro. If you're playing 5 today, get ready for some toxicity, bro. It's going to be crazy.
I almost spammed nice shot a bunch of times.
He's almost... Oh, today's going to be toxic, huh? We're in the finals. Today's when you be toxic. Fuck all that round 1, nice behavior shit. No, get that out of here. We're in the finals. It's time to be an asshole. I love it. But man, winning here against George puts you into round 3. First guy to advance to round 3. You're either going up against Tiny, who I've never seen you defeat in practice games. You know him very well. You guys are friends. Or you could be going up against Silver.
Against him. I have some plans.
You have some plans? Oh, he's got plans brewing. Who are you expecting to win, Silver or Tiny?
Tiny.
Tiny? Oh yeah. Okay. I gotta agree with you. I think Tiny, he's the more consistent player. Silver, very inconsistent. He could be, he could show up and play an absolute great game, or he could not show up at all. So
I played with Silver the other day. So yeah, I definitely think.
From personal. Okay, I mean that's also fair.
Yeah. So in that first game, I did have my sister play when he scored those first 2 goals.
You had your sister play. I know when you said that, I was like, "There's no way, bro." You had in an official tournament cash prize. He's handing.
I had to because I had to do something.
He wasn't confident at all. You come back, it's like 8-0. Could be absolutely terrifying. Obviously, you're not going to say your plans against Tiny, but he's got plans brewing. He's expecting Tiny to win. What happens if Silver wins somehow? What are you going to do then? You think you got him?
Well, yeah, I'll definitely win.
A lot of confidence here. A lot of toxicity, bro. Good luck. Congrats on the win, round 3. You're almost there. You're in the Final 4 already. So
yep.
That's something to look forward to. Awesome, bro. I will catch you later.